chest.
Pinch headlock. Pinch headlock. Now, pay attention here. Here. Our kids go here. Kids go here. This is gonna get us what? Headlocked. I like that. But headlocked. Okay? Yep. It's natural. He's gonna feel it, he's gonna go for it. It's gonna look lazy, sloppy, horrible. I'm gonna cry. Because I hate it. Forearm, chest, here. Head on the opposite side. Now, my ass don't go out, because his is about to. He's gonna go backwards, right? My ass goes down. Full circle. Full circle. Center of gravity. Keep my legs underneath me. Why I said that? Why? Sorry. Woo! I'm going too fast. Stance. Football stance. They're linebackers, defensive linemen. They don't need to go down into a three-pointer, right? They can stay up. They're here. They're watching, right? Keep it there. This is going to get your football coaches on board with your program now. This is going to help them understand. Hands are moving, feet are moving, legs are set. Your football coaches are going to be ready, on their balls of their feet, ready to attack. This is what you sell to them to pull more heavyweights to you. 215 pounders, 220, sorry. Golly, I'm stuck back in 2005. 195 pounds. Stand. This is what's going to get your big boys, your football players. Get your football coach on board with you. Have them buy what you're selling. Now you create heavyweights. And now we pull them from football, we make better athletes. Because football players are not good athletes. Wrestlers are. Sorry. Come wrestle me if you have a different opinion. Okay? I used to eat them up. My coach would not let me touch a football player, heavyweight, until at least 3 weeks he was in the room. That 4th week he would quit. 3 weeks in one day. He would be like, Coach, I want to wrestle Robby. Like, oh, you'll get there, you'll get there. No, Coach, I'm ready. I want to wrestle Robby. Okay. No, well, 1 more week. Okay, we want to get you in shape, give you the best chance. Motherfucker was crying. My coach's like, stop! I need him! I'm like, but you got me. I'll go back to back, 15s and heavies. I don't care. He's like, we can't do that, Robby. I was like, I guess I need him. So I found the most mentally strong one. He stayed in the room, beat the piss out of him every day. He got better. He got better though. He actually played D1 football for USC. He didn't make it to the league, but he started. He got better, mentally strong. Sorry. Again, I go on tangents. I start talking, start remembering shit. So there, the pinch headlock again. We're here. Pulling his head on the opposite side. Now, if he weighs hard on this side, we can go. But guys, remember, look at my feet. I'm not teaching your wrestler how to backstep. I'm teaching your wrestler how to pivot. I pivoted both directions. Pivot. Pivot. You understand? Right here. We start with this warm-up every single day. Every style, every person does it. Pivoting. Pivoting. We start here. We start from the ground up. We do pop-up. Pivots. Back steps. Throws. Back arches. Gets them ready. People look, oh, it's a Greco warm-up. No, that's a wrestling warm-up. Now my back's ready. My neck's ready. My legs are ready. Let's wrestle. Okay? So, pivot. Now, went from there. Baseball bat, same thing. Collar tie, baseball bat. Instead of going over, coming under. 2-on-1. 2-on-1. Now, key points. Again, I call it a 3-on-1. For the people that were here, do not say anything. Why is it 3-on-1 for the people that were not here? Why? Chest. Thank you. Smart. This guy. Here. 1, 2, 3. Pressure. Now, saying this though, and you're telling an athlete he's going to go chest, he's going to go like this. No. What's underneath me? Legs. Underneath me. Pushing. Pulling. Moving. Push, pull. Push, pull. Drop single. Scoop up. Backside. Finish. Keep stupid. Okay? There. Yeah. That's out. Single leg. Go here, pull circle. Last elbow. We also had elbow. Front headlock, he rests his head, same thing. Rest his head on the opposite shoulder. Snap down. Head in the hole, same stuff. Put down, push, pull. He pushes back. Oh no, crack first. Here, pull circle. Load the hip, pivot, crack. I have his arm. He can't grab my leg. Pivot, crack. Put him on his side. Goes to his back, we pin. If he doesn't, grab 2. Take down. There, save him out underneath him. Pushing. He pushes hard, post. Hand to the mat. Scoot behind. Heavyweights, start moving. Who knows me? Raise your hand if you know who I am. Like, know my career. Somewhat, right? You touch my head, I throw you on yours. Arm throw. Heavyweights collar. Their weight starts moving one direction. It's very hard to stop. It's hard to stop a heavyweight's weight from moving forward. Let him go. Let him go. Adam Kuhn, 2016, when I made the Olympic team. Watch the match, first 5 seconds. Don't miss it, don't blink. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get my views up so I get some hotels money. No, I'm just joking. But seriously, it'll show you what I mean. First match set it up the whole time. First match lowered it in, got him comfortable. Won the match, of course, always gotta win it. Digging hooks. Came, collar tie, see you later. It was for 5. I'm not gonna tell you what it was. I'm gonna do it today. I love the move. I'm not gonna show you. You gotta watch, keep it there. A little treat for you for later. Okay? So, check that out, you understand what I'm saying. Once the momentum gets going one way, don't stop that momentum. Get out of the way of it, put it on the ground, get behind it. Okay? And then, my favorite, this was not the move. He grabs my elbow, because every high school wrestler does it. He grabs my elbow. Pull circle. Pull circle. Bottom hand comes over, top hand close. Boom. Pivot. There we go. Stick pin. Did it my whole high school career. And thumped some people with it. Punch, I'm being nice. I'm gonna stay nice, okay? So nobody asks me, throw him on his head. No, I'll throw you. Here, punch, boom! Sock him, boom! Hit it. Pivot, okay? That was my feet. That was the last 2 sessions. What's my time?
You got about a half hour.
In 10 minutes. Or 20 minutes. Questions? Comments, concerns? No? 0? All right, cool. We'll move forward. Make him pay.
When you have a rush or you have 2-on-1, you guys push it under your head.
You almost said the bad word. You can curse all you want. You do not say the R word in here. Yeah, you said so. One more time. Sorry, I got you. When he pushes on my head. Yes. I could go literally days from this position. Majority of you aren't going to like this position the days I go because majority Greco. But I'm here. Many things. What I love to do when they go here on me, pop that arm up. Okay, they're thinking we're gonna go here. Why? And this, again, do I care about this wrist? What's controlling? Top hand, that's why I'm so high. I move here, this is where I move it. I can't move, right? So he goes, pushes on my head. Thank you. And it's like, oh, it's that simple. He's pushing on my head, pushing my face away. Get out of his way. Get out of his way. Let him go. Okay, you can go there now. Sounds good, I'll take 2. Pop it over. Nice and easy. But now, again, it is that simple with the correct technique. Not here, not up here. Here. Grab your chin if you want. I can still wait. Got it? Any other questions? All right, we move forward. So, the same the whole time. The whole time. Heavyweight goes underneath you, what do? Make them pay. Make them pay. No heavyweight should go, none of yours, after watching this clinic, can ever go underneath the wrestler. Ever. If he's shooting underneath him, that's when we shake the finger. No. Now, again, you have Gable Stevenson, and you have or somewhere in that range, and they got a beautiful high crotch. That's fine. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm not talking about those guys. Okay, I'm not going to stop a wrestler from hitting a move that's been hitting from 5 years old. I'm not pulling that away. I'm talking the KISS method. I'm talking your football player, your kid that you saw a big body in high school. Ooh, you're big, I need you. Right? That's all, we all do it as high school coaches. Football coaches doing the same thing. Ooh, you're big, I need you. You gotta pull them our way, the good way, not the dark way. Okay? Get them to go our way. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay? So if they shoot underneath, we gotta let them know, hey, there's better ways to do this without working so hard. Because when we shoot underneath, now I wasn't this guy, I was the heavyweight. I wrestled 2 15-pounders. So I would hit high crotches here, boom, and I would get out. Right? That was my move. I loved it. But our heavyweights go here, and we get here. And then we get here. Make them pay. If somebody shoots underneath you, you make their life fucking miserable. Make sense? So everybody that wants me to beat them up, here we go. Take a shot, shoot underneath. Boom. Here, sprawl. Now, not your typical sprawl. Okay, where we scope all the way back, right? This isn't making him pay. I sprawl. I keep my legs where? Underneath me. My hips come here. I'm putting all the way on his feet. Now he's trapped. Now I can go around. I go all the way around the head. You understand? I go all the way around the head. Toes in the mat. My weight goes from 300 pounds. Sorry. 286.
Probably 300 if
Start talking now. It's about 6. I doubled it up, boys. Now he's feeling that all. Just because my toes are in the mat. I'm driving forward. Yes?
How do you teach these big guys that aren't wrestlers to get that conversion?
It's a great question. I am a heavyweight. I can wrestle heavyweights. They shoot underneath me, I make you pay. Beat a dead horse. They keep shooting, keep making them pay. They're gonna figure out, don't shoot underneath coach anymore. This is what happens. Sometimes you just gotta do it. You gotta be the hammer. Now when they do it correctly, I still don't let them score, but I'm in position. I'm an asshole. You don't get to where I was without being one. can joke, I can be friends, we're nice, but when I get on a mat, I'm a killer. It's what they make you into. Killers. That's what you're making your kids into, right? You guys missed all the stuff before, all the sweetness. But at the end of the day, when you take a kid from a high schooler to an NCAA wrestler to a senior athlete, you're making trained assassins. Because in their mind, you're taking food off my plate if I don't win. You're taking my money. Kill or be killed. In the guidelines of wrestling. Right? What do I do for a living? I throw people on their head and I choke bitches out. That's what I told everybody. So, make them learn. Make them understand. Now, coach, why is this happening? Why? Like, become a coach. Coach them. Toes in the mat. Drive. Well, little Johnny puts his legs out. He's a 106 pounder, buddy. You're 100 pounds bigger than him, 150 pounds bigger than him. You don't do that. Get your legs back, put your hips in, drive. Make them pay. If we can get their neck, make them pay. Make them pay. If somebody shoots underneath you, you make them pay. Hips. So, last clinic, I talked about my Fargo finals match in freestyle. Why my opponent had to take a timeout? Maybe because he shot underneath me. Comes in, he shot in, I met his hip, and maybe my knee hit his head. Allegations. Still cannot prove it. I did not lose any points. Incidentally, make him pay. He got here, I got behind, he got up, he did one of these. My coach's big knee shoot. So what happened? You shoot underneath me, I'm gonna meet you with my hips. I'm gonna meet you with my head hits hands, hands, hips, heads, whatever we all say. Weapons. Make them pay. Be a coach now. Be a coach. Coach them up. Sometimes you gotta let them know. Heavyweights are humans too, but they do take beatings. Ask mine. Mine, they see me lace them up, they see me tie them. No. Daddy had a bad day. my 1-year-old son I can't beat, but I can beat you. You know? No, I'm just joking. But I make them learn that way. You know, put them in, when they do something wrong, I teach them. When they do something right, I reward them. Put them into a position to score. Right? I don't just give it to them. Because once you do, they're going to think. That's what drilling is for. Putting them in the position, learning the position, going. Now in live, we let them get in the position and take us down. They're like, oh, coach. Your ego gets hurt, so then you come back and fist pound them. Right? It happens to all of us. Happens to me. Happens to the best of us. Make them pay, make them learn. Be a coach. Be a coach. All right, questions on that? Toes in the mat, yes?
A little bit on this, but a little sidetracked. So, understandable heavyweight, high school, you know when they're heavyweight. The scale tells you.
Mm-hmm.
Middle school, where would you start classifying, teaching potential future heavyweights? So is it a guy that's
now
150?
Now.
But at what weight would you start?
Now, all of them.
Okay.
All of them.
3rd grade.
Hayden Zilmer wrestled 89 pounds at Fargo. Was your representative at heavyweight in 2022 at the World Championships. You don't know. You don't know who's going to take that growth spurt. Teach them now. Teach them all of it. I'm teaching basic shit here. I'm not teaching anything mind-blowing. I'm teaching basics. I'm teaching position. I'm teaching you I am saying heavyweight because I'm a heavyweight. Now, if I walked in here, my big ass, bearded and beautiful, walked in here and said, I'm gonna teach 106 technique, and did the same shit, you all would get up and walk out. Right? And you asked a question, I'm just being honest, I'm brutally honest. I'm big, bearded and beautiful. I gotta teach heavyweight technique. But my little kids do this, who are 45 pounds. Keep it simple, stupid. I did it. I had a big toolbox. But again, in folk style, I had 6 moves. Now when something appeared, I hit it. Because I built my toolbox. Right? But I had a plan, trust the process, stick to your plan. I had a high crotch. Beautiful high crotch. Had a high crotch, outside single. Okay? And then I had, in folk style now, I had a different, my coaches too, all right. God damn, they did it to me again. Don't be this coach. Don't. When you do it, stop. Don't tell anybody not to throw. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. It pisses me the fuck off, because now you're telling a kid that's wrong. Don't do it. If I hurt your feelings, sorry. Get over it. You're a coach. You're a wrestler. Don't take something away from a kid. Don't. My high school coaches tried to do that to me. Unless they fucking needed it. Robby, I need 6. Oh, how do you want me to do that? No, we need it to win the duel. Okay. Sounds good. Get the 5, get a takedown away from a tech. We need 6! Come on! What do you want me to do? I want you to say it. You know! Say it! Wrong. Okay. With your blessing, I will. Right? Don't do that. And you should know it, right? Because you're going to want a kid and a heavyweight to throw. Because you and the team are going to need 6. Don't take it away from them. Don't say don't do it. Because maybe your 145 pounder could have got you 6 earlier with a throw. Right. Why did the rest of the team do their job and now it's on me? I said it earlier. There's a fine line between cocky and confidence. I swear to God, I'm a sweetheart. But you put me on the mountain, I'm a fucking killer. I'm an assassin. That's what they made me into. I was. So, back to your question. Teach them young. Teach them young. Don't tell them not to throw. Teach them everything. Be a coach. If you don't know how to learn, if you guys don't know how to throw or don't know the basics of throwing, learn them. That's why I'm here to help you. Pivots. You don't need a back step. You don't need a back arch. Get into the positions I'm showing you today. You can teach it to all your wrestlers, and it can lead to throws. It can lead to 6s, because you're gonna want one, and you're gonna ask them for it, because every one of us has done it. I have. Hey buddy, I need 6. Okay, coach. Where do you want me to go to? Whatever you want. Just get it done. I'm not gonna tell them what not to hit. Okay? So, great question. Anything else on this, or move forward? Because we got to get, how much time check? 15! Time to work! All right, so, kids, keep it simple, stupid. The most important part of heavyweight wrestling is what? Golly, top and bottom. Because you're going to get your heavyweight wrestler, into that second round of overtime, and you're going to be like, you need to ride him. You got him. Come on, buddy. You need it. How do we do it? How do we do it? Pressure. Toes. Hips. Here. 2 breakdowns. Keep it simple, stupid. First one, everybody knows it. Chop. But what happens to our wrestlers? Understand this. When they wrestle, they go here, they chop and drive, and they hit their shoulder. And then try to collect their hips back up on top. Okay? That's a bad way, because now his hips are on the same position. He's going to build back up. We're doing the whole dance over and over again. This is one's gonna get me. Raise your hand if your kids go to Fargo. Okay. Fargo, North Dakota, national championships. Greco and freestyle. Okay? Wrestling is wrestling is wrestling is wrestling. Who said it? Easy. Dan Gable. Okay? Guys, why I got better, especially in my high school career, is I wrestled year round. I wrestled year round. I wrestled 150 matches a year. I wanted to do that because I had dreams to become an Olympian, an Olympic champion, world champion. Okay? If your kids want to get better, have them wrestle year round. Why do I say this? Okay, I don't want to go too deep into it. Why do I say this? Now, break down. Go back to it. Chop. Easy. Break down. Chop. Drive. But now, I'm driving here. I'm on my toes. Why do I have my kids wrestle year round? Because I'm about to say something that everybody's going to be like, who? I'm about to hit a gut wrench in folk style. Why? Because I have trained it year around. So why am I going to stop hitting it for 4 months? Why? I'm going to get my 2-on-1. I'm going to set, drive my toes. Toes are in the mat. Ready to roll. Set my shoulder, look opposite direction. Drive my feet. Hit a gut. 2-on-1 tilt. 2-on-1 tilt. Guys, basic freestyle Greco-Roman technique, gut wrench. Scored me 500 points in folk style. 2-on-1 tilt. Won me matches, driving my feet. Basic techniques they learn in season. How about that? There's folk style season, then there's in season. Put them in season. Put them in season. Don't stop them from learning more technique. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Their toolbox are going from 5 moves to 100 moves. Why are you stopping them from learning? And if you don't want to do it, find a club that can. Find a club that can. Build your community. My whole goal in my journey as a coach is to put every kid on the world and Olympic team from California. Step the fuck up. Beat me. Make it Wisconsin. I want every kid to represent the United States of America at the Olympics from California. This is my challenge to you. Step up, beat me. I don't like to lose. Put your kids in year-round wrestling. Put them in season. Greco and freestyle. Build their box. It doesn't end after NCAAs. Make their journey open up. I've been to 43 different countries. A little shit, fat kid, brown boy, running around Max, that no one thought can do shit, went to 43 different countries, traveled the world, and went on 4 different world teams, went to the Olympics because he had a fucking dream, and no one stopped me. Because they didn't tell me I couldn't do it. They did tell me I couldn't do it, but I didn't fucking believe them. Don't be that coach. I had a high school coach tell me that. Don't be that guy. Open up. Let him do it. You can make a world champion coming from your high school, coming from your program, because you guide them that way. That sounds pretty fucking good to me. Make good humans. Good humans make great champions. Simple. It's what we're in the business of doing. I digress. Go back to
10
it.
minutes.
2 minutes? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Golly, I keep talking. We're here. Now, second one. Questions on the 2-on-1 tilt? None. Here. Keep it simple, stupid. Spiral. Up top, collar. Run it. I'm about to do something that all of you are like, what? I get it. Hips up. I have 285 pounds on his hip now. Trapped. I'm not vining. I'm high-fiving. High five, very different. Now, I'm here, he's trapped. Reach, pull. Reach and pull. One more time. Spiral, claw, deep claw. Inside, run. Hits that hip, right there. High in the thigh, rip. He rolls back, that way goes. Here, he bellies. Anchor, ankle, spin, spin, spin. This way. Ankle, here. Hand, power half. On top, slides in 2. Now you have it. Basic, simple, heavyweight legs. It was woo. Yeah, I did a lot. Did it a lot. And it's simple. It's not keeping him on the ground, keeping him locked in, I'm keeping him down. Make sense? Questions on the top. Questions on the top. I'm going on top of the head. Thank you. Top of the head. Here. Lay down, lay down. I'm not going to lay here. Top of the head, hand goes up. Top hand goes up. Other hand goes on. Because now, once I get past the point of no return, I'm sliding that half in. I'm sliding that half in there now. I'm here. Cranking. Top of that head. Point of no returns right here. Slide in. Now I'm up. Okay? That gives a nice lever on that. Nice lever on it. Great question, thank you. Next. Anything else? Sorry for yelling at you. I get passionate. No, I'm not. Now, the most important part of heavyweight wrestling, bottom. We got 30 seconds, we need to get out. Keep it simple, stupid. Here, heavyweights do not do typical stand-up. Sorry to let you know this, but they do not. Okay? You're gonna be like, I know this already. Tripod. It's like your mommy and daddy tells you something every day, and then somebody else comes in and tells you the same exact thing. You're like, oh, that makes sense. Same thing. Okay? Pop up. Knee slap. Run. Create space. Create space. The more space we create, the better we are. If we don't create space now, there's no getting out. I'm carrying 285 on my back, right? I gotta create the space, so now I'm just carrying my weight. So how it looks, come here. We're here. Fine details, I said it from the beginning. Pop up to the side, right? Looks like I'm almost about to do a Grandy. Here, I work back. He's trying to chop here. I slide, create space, and I'm out. Okay? One more time. Here, pop up, boom, here. To the side. If I go straight back up into him, here, I'm riding his hips. I gotta get my hips out. Pop up, boom, here. Walk, 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 slide, boom, out. Run, 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 run. When you see a line, circle. Make sense? Got it? Now, for the more athletic heavyweight, we have that. Short sit, spin, Granby, here. We're here, hop on top. Short sit, he goes to chop me. Again, we don't wait. We don't stop momentum, right? Go with it. He chops, so start over, chop again. He chops, boom, go with it. Stay tight, ball, circle, 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 head. Out, keep the wrist. We're on top now. Now we got 2. Now we got 2. Our heavyweights, they try to stop. They want to be strong. Flow like water. Bruce Lee. He chops me. Boom. Okay. Okay.
One thing you notice when I chop, he also grabs that wrist in the belly right away.
Right away. Thank you. Right away. Hand control. Always. Keep it simple, stupid. I've shown underhook. Many moves off of it. Underhook is a move, not a setup. 2-on-1. Many moves. off of it. 2-on-1's a move, not a setup. 2-on-1 tilt. Leg in. Stand up. Knee slide. Granby head roll. 6. Now it's your chance to go coach your kids and let them understand. Mine to pass the knowledge, you to take it, transfer it to your kids. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Questions? The knee slide.
Yeah, a lot of our kids struggle with it, or like, do you have any tips on like
So,
drills or?
what happens with the knee slide and why people struggle is when they pop up here, what they don't do is they do this.
Yep.
They look down. Old football. My dad was, why I go back to football so much, my dad's a football coach. Head up. You don't do it as a kicker, right? As a kicker, you pull the ball, right? When you put your head up, keep your head down. Well, if you drop your head, he always used to say there used to be a rope attached from your chin to something below you. You rip your head up, something else rips, right? Same thing. Head goes down, it sack taps you. Don't let it sack tap you. That's how my dad referred it to me. So that's why I always got my head up. Here, slide. Chest up, head up. Step. Run off of it. So I drop my head, I'm going to take. Visualization for me. I was a visual learner. My dad knew this. And he took football and made it into wrestling. Okay? Great question. Keep their head up. Their knee slides will come naturally. Because once I put my head down, I stop. Go back down. It's all on position. Here, pop up. Now, what also could be happening, again, their weight is on their hip. So that's going to drive that down. So that's why I pop to that side. Slide out, come up. Any other questions?
How much weight do you have on your hands, Robby, when you're doing that?
A lot, actually. A lot, actually. Why? Because, again, we're heavyweights. I'm here and they're dragging me forward. What do? When I'm pushing back and they go to drive me forward, I let the momentum come. I walk my hands, I throw my chest, head comes up. The momentum takes us now. He's on his knees. He's trying to chase on his knees. I run. I run. Can't get away from weight in heavyweights. It's impossible. Any other questions? Oh, okay. Time. I think I'm done. I've yelled at you all enough. Thank you so much for having me. Remember what I've told you guys throughout this whole clinic. You are the one molding our future. I haven't said it in that simple ways, but you are. Wrestling makes good humans. You are wrestling coaches. Make good humans, don't make champions. If you try to make a champion, he'll just be a champion and a shitty human. Right? If you make good humans become champions. It's hand in hand. They'll work hard. They have discipline. They have a dedication and a desire to get better. And they have the respect of you. Right? And that's what wrestling builds in every single athlete. Thank you so much. My name is Robby Smith.